Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy, the remaster for the PS5. My name is the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. We just completed the most wild, insane tutorial I've seen yet as we continue on to case 4-2. And as Vimpox said in our first video that I just saw, we are back indeed. It's good to see you back, my friend. It's good to see you all here. Let's do this. Episode 2, Turnabout Corner. We're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Whoa! It's the girl. And that guy, wherever he is. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, you die. Those shots are amazing, the way they zoom out and everything. So cool. June 15th, 9:12 a.m. The Wright and Company Law Offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit rock bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. This is a cool looking room. Here being the legendary Wright and Company Law Offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Oh, it's her. I love her design. Her design is just so cool. Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. Oh, she said right place, but it's right spelling. Oh, I like that. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin? Begin what? Right. First things first. Any special talents? Talents? Well, yes. Well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess. Defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. Hey, you think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? Can't just defend here. Look at her like hopping up and down. It's like she's having fun here. I like her already. First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere. Well, thanks. We want people to be laughing with us. Not at us. Well, thanks, I guess. I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? The dots. Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright and Company Law Offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Just who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign-up form again? What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. What does it say, Wright? Talent Agency? What? Wait, what? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. Trucy Wright. We finally have a name for her. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. I'm gonna write her name down. I should remember it, but just want to make sure. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. Are we at the talent agency? Are we in the wrong building? Oh, that's right. That's right. She's my daughter. Tracy, right. Here, check out a flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. What is this? What is this? This is cool. So we can examine things. We can talk. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa, that fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? I actually saw a YouTube video on how to do something like that. That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Someday, I make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. Yeah, I've seen this before. It's really cool. That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Really? I have no idea those were that popular. I'm not so bad with one myself, actually. I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me. Huh? I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. What was that? An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. It looks like her, except that's not Phoenix. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. Oh, how rude. So that's why she's dressed like him, because it's her role model. Ah, okay. I like that. I like it a lot. A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes? Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I see one on TV. But why is just one sitting here in the office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as a furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? It's not exactly what I call a welcoming decor. Blue silk hat, just like the one Tracy is wearing. Oh, well that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. Last thought from my mind, honest. I'll put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. I like her. That table doesn't look very sturdy. You never see one of those? It's a magic table. So, like you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. It's kind of hard to see the difference, I think. We need a ladder, or should I say a step ladder. Ack! Don't touch Mr. Charlie! Mr. Charlie? Wait, is that the plant from the original game? Like, is that really the same plant? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. That is the same plant! Oh my god! Shoutouts to Mia. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now we take care of him. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One trick a day. Magic for idiots. You'd think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. That means that this is the original office from the original game, right? Or did they just move I mean, she said the plant has been here longer than she has. So yeah, this is the original office, and they changed the office into a studio for Trucy, right? How long did I yearn for one of these? Mom makes me feel ready. Phoenix Wright, a pianist who can't play a lick, formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown. Tracy Wright, she's 15. Yeah, so if it was his biological daughter, he would have been 18. if I do the math correctly. Well, 18, 17 depends, right? I mean, there's a little gray area there. But we know of Phoenix from 7, 8, 9 years ago, I want to say. So he's had her for 6 years before that. But we never mentioned her, which makes me think she wasn't in the picture until 7 years ago. So at the age of 8, something happened to her, and he adopted her. That's my. Maybe I'm just taking that because I have adopted family member, and because of that, I'm more naturally seeing the possibility of an adoption because of my personal real life experiences. So I may be biased in this. Either way, I'm really interested to see more of her and her story, because I have a feeling that this game may be about her and Apollo together, creating a story. Okay, go back. Talk. Not talk. Present. The badge. Oh, wrong button. You always gotta present everything, you know? Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. It looks like the one Daddy used to have. Now, if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone. Hey, my badge! What did you do with my badge? No need to worry. Just look in your pocket. Huh? No way, my pocket. Wait a second. There's something in there. It's a fly-free agency. And here's your badge. You can have back now. That's the last time I'll let her touch anything of mine, period. Oh, I'm already smiling. This is great. Talk. Wright Talent Agency. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Juicy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say you couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. Juicy Wright. So you're your Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep her fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? No. I'm in charge of this whole office too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15. Wouldn't you agree? For 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. I see that they're putting that seed there in the game that says there's got to be something else going on here. Although, realistically, like I said, what? He'll be 18, right? If I do my math, 33 minus 15. Yeah, he would be 18. So that's not too out of the realm. Phoenix Wright. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Eh? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So right here. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me. About Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. What? Wait, what? The hospital? Yeah. He's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right. Well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought. Okay? Wait, I'll go with you. Looks like she might be our assistant after all. What kind of place is this? All right, Zappa. I think you may have a good friend in Mr. Wright. June 15th, 9:45 a.m., Hickfield Clinic. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh my god, not him. Oh my god, not him. Not him. Oh. I totally forgot what case he's in, but I know him. Was he in 3-5? I want to say 3-5. Visitors, yeah? Yeah, are you the doctor? I have no idea if I have his voice right from that long ago, but we'll just go with it. Yeah. Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hi there, Tracy. Cute as ever. Oh my god, will you please not do that with your hands when you're talking to a 15-year-old? Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah. So just gone for morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Tracy? Got any places you'd like examined? Oh, dear Lord. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy or the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Tracy. Please go away. Wow, what an outbird that guy was. No, don't insult birds with that. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Let's examine the room first. I always like to do things like this. I mean, we're sort of basically a child. That's what we do here. We search everything that we can. What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's a Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you liked this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah, try not find them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports. It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. So I guess that's a replacement to the Steel Samurai? Steel Samurai can't be replaced. Mr. Wright's bed, it's really messy. Look how messy this is. You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out! Ha ha ha. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might win you a illustrious career putting to play the piano. A swaying, spirally stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Bugaboo. They're all children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh? Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem like the type that kids would like. Oh, you don't know the full story now, do you, Apollo? He was really involved with the Steel Samurai. This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. But you don't play! A pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Shall I play you a tune? No thanks. How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. Ah, Daddy, you sucked some grape juice in again? The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Huh? Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. I like grape juice too. I need to get some grape juice. I haven't had grape juice in a while. I've been on a chocolate milk thing. I buy chocolate milk. But I need to get grape juice. That and apple juice. Mix it up besides just water all the time. Because you do get kind of bored of water eventually. What's that? It looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. What happened? So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. Hit and you were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. Wow, you're in really good shape considering that. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. Yeah, I know. About Trucy. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And it's just so big. Not fat, but I mean, you know what I mean, right? Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. Ha, my foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. Right talent age. By the way, how old, speaking of ages, how old is Apollo? Is that a spoiler to know? I mean, if it's not, I would like to know how old he is. How old, I'd like to know how old he is, so I can keep track as we go through the games. Right talent agency. Other than I'll probably forget like what year it is or whatever, but anyway. So, why'd you contact me? What could the Right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big! I thought someone was dying. So, you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this much rent? And the groceries? Oh yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this is actually a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid! In any case, Apollo here can't help you. You'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. Yeah, sure, put the guilt trip on me. No, I can't. We just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly? Huh? What? Now it's my fault? Wait, where'd the parrot come from? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got a perfect client for you already lined up. A client? I mean, I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Aha. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client. Alright, so who's the client? Yes, here. Take a look at the map, and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochina? Don't know how to say that. Pasta joint, Alden Thais. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. So that was him. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? It's just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? What? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. But I'm a defense attorney. I'm not a prosecutor either. Exactly. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? What? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? Oh, I guess no harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Shows the area around Mr. Wright's office. Okay. So we have a measurement of 5 yards. I'm pretty sure that's gonna come into play later. Oh, right. I want to do this. I marked the location of the accident on your map. Find the criminal who knocked me into that telephone pole. Alright, well, let's move. Wright Talent Agency. June 15, 10:05 a.m. Wright Talent Agency. Yeah, they don't really give us a year. So it's kind of hard to track time. Unless they tell us. So I guess it doesn't really matter how old Apollo is. Still. Hey. Who is this? How long are you planning on making me wait, eh? Who is this? Good morning. Whoa, this guy.
Hey there, Juicy Dale. Sounds like your peps had a bit of respite, eh?
All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client?
Hey, so is that a Apollo fellow here?
Oh, yes, the name's Apollo.
Look at him there, arms all crossed like, ready to fight?
Yes, sir. I mean, you don't mean that literally, do you?
The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down, Apollo.
Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it.
Defense? You're a new half-cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stolen. My kid's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen.
The noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. Apollo, and no, of course I don't know him.
What are you doing these parts?
Well, not really.
Well, then you know the best noodles in town, the Eldoon's noodles.
Whose noodles?
My noodles. Help me out here, Juicy Dale.
This is Mr. Guy Eldoon. Our client, Guy Eldoon. Guy Eldoon. Guy the Dune? Could L be the? And Dune, I don't know Dune. Oh! It's Mr. Guy Noodle. It's his name backwards. Eldoon, it's backwards for noodle. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. I'm trying to do better figuring out these names. Mr. Guy Noodle. Maybe you could tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon.
Well, anything for you, Juicy Dale.
Okay, let's present our badge first.
Yeehaw! Hey, the boy. Way to flash. Oh, Phoenixers do that to my pups all the time.
Oh God, who's your dad? Your father?
Yep. He whipped that bad boy out and said, put it on my tab. No, I'm good for it.
A tab at a doll joint? Who's your dad?
Sorry, fella. The only business I'm concerned about with is my business. You gotta help me out. Get my business back.
Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr.
Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half.
Oh, that's not long, really.
My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Po. From Kung Fu Panda. Which, by the way, apparently they're making a 4th one out this year. So, perfect timing, I guess.
15 fathers? passing the noodle to 15 cents.
That's a pretty old noodle.
And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pups and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well.
Oh,
Well, there was no denying it. Salty breath runs through these veins, boy.
so, it was like destiny that you became what you are?
Right, this is the word. Oh, I put it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate.
Not a mental image I care to linger on.
So last year, I started my noodle stand. 15th generation of Eldoon's noodles.
Eldoon's noodles? So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles. That's so weird. Eldoon's noodles. Hold on, I need to look at that. So noodles, basically. Eldoon's. That's it's messing my head.
You don't know the genius that are my noodles? Make them so salty. Why, they're saltier than silt.
Nah, I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand.
He frequented my pop stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant.
I am sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon.
Wish you could, sonny. Eh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl right about now.
It's kind of like his hair is noodles too. What do you mean?
Well, it was stolen! My stand gone!
Stolen? Oh, by the way, that was, I think that's the first reference to Maya as well, the assistant. I wonder how she's doing. I hope we get to see those characters in the game. I want to see, and I said this before, if you remember a while back ago. I said, as we go through this series, I would like to see some of these characters come into their own a bit more. I didn't know there would be a 7-year time jump. I was thinking maybe like this game would be a year later, but still, I would have liked to have seen Ima come back fresh off her tour of Europe. I would like to see Maya, you know, either with Phoenix or with the temple or something. I would like to see Pearl growing up and see what she's like now, especially now that we know it's 7 years. I didn't mention Pearl back then because I still thought she was a child. That would only be like a 1-year time jump, because most of the games are about 6 months to a year, right? But I mean, the possibilities of a 7-year time jump really opens up the door for so much. And hopefully it also means some of the characters that we've seen before, some of the more regular ones, we're not going to see as much, because I know of a certain scent that I rather not need to smell anymore. I know some people love them. I've never been a fan. Sorry, just saying. I love you, bro, but less of you is not so bad. Stolen stand.
It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle.
Is that a whistle or harmonica? Anyway. It's like an ice cream truck spell, but louder. He even gets complaints.
But yeah, and I ain't just trying to butter me up.
Well, that sounded more like the blues than the whistle.
I closed my stand for the night and I parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My key, my gas. Oh!
Maybe some bum carted it off. Just guessing here.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too.
Well, that's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
You know it. Anyhow, well, that's the deal. Good luck.
Good? Huh? Wait, what? What exactly is your request?
My noodle stand, find it. The day you bring me back my baby, it's the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls to kill a man. Well, then I really need a defense.
Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. Why does everyone think I'm a detective?
Well, this is where I live. Drop by if you need any info, okay?
I like the animations.
Get it back today if you can, Apollo. And I got noodles to make.
Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Hey, you called me by my name, thank you. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this.
Listen to the lady's problem now, and don't be so cruel.
I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen.
Hey, what's this? What demon is skullduggery?
Oh, I like that word, skullduggery. Well, someone stole a pair of my... Okay. Your underwear? What? Truce's request. So they were, stolen your, My panties, yes. Right. Your panties.
Well, that's a great shame. That is Trucy Deal.
I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window, there to dry. And when a thief came along and took them, they were my favorite panties. I ran after him. Get those back, I shouted. Wait! I like the dog. Where'd the dog at? Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do.
Man, it's a darn crying shame, yep.
Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map.
Well, I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand with this empty bowl in the future, Apollo.
Right.
And you hear about Trucy Deal here too, you hear?
When did I become a detective? I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. I'm a defense lawyer. And yet every single thing that I've been asked to do is detective work. Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday. Now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom. That's where. Yes, this is so weird. Is this supposed to be a case or what? Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find out who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second...
Just skips over that.
And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen stand, for which we stand again, a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly, to the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. I guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run, stolen sand, and the last but not least, stolen panties. So, I think, here's my thought. I think these cases are all a test. Basically, this is our interview. Because Phoenix is basically going to say half of being an ace attorney is being an ace detective. Being able to examine crime scenes, being able to gather evidence, being able to piece things together so that way you can go to the courtroom and present your evidence in a way that you feel confident that you know what you're doing. That's what my guess is. Maybe. Move. Do we need to go back here? Like, is this just here just to be there? Nope. This is new. June 15th, Hickfield Clinic. Huh? Mr. Wright's gone. Maybe he's gone for an examination. He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait. I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves his examinations. Don't ask, Justice. You don't want to know. Why don't we come back later? Yeah, I guess you're right. So, okay. Move out. Oh, we can only move from one to another. We can't. That's kind of weird. Alright, we want to start the exit scene? Probably. Kitaki. June 15th, accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there too. What the heck is going on here? I swear, that's old hag, old bag, whatever her name is. I don't remember. I just remember it was old ag something. Oh my goodness, who are you? Suddenly appear like right on the screen. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? I thought you were talking about the other lady who was trying to jump the fence. You want something? Whoa, that's your voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money.
Whoa. Money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Keisuke family mansion, little girl.
Eh?
You, kid with the hair. You want something?
Me? No, nothing. Bye. Apollo, you can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? What about that, the Keisuke family? They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town.
Whoa! You're gonna ask something, you ask it. If you're man enough.
Ah, great! Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear?
I'm Plum Keisuke, wife of the fourth head of the Keisuke family business. Friends call me Little Plum.
I'm little Apollo Justice, Lieutenant Look. Oh. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Now let's examine everything first. Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big. The Keisuke family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute.
Ah, that's our family crest from the old country.
Your family crest?
We're clear as a fox, and our teeth are sharp.
So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Oh, how about the Scales of Justice or Lunar Lander? I'll pass, thanks. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy?
Well, that's right, fair. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find out whoever did this, bring the scandal by, would you?
Of course, then you can make them clean up their own mess. No, that's not what she wants to do.
You're cute. You're naive, but you're cute. When I find out whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess.
Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that.
I'll bet you do.
I laugh when my teeth were grinding so hard. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me?
And those paints must have been...
Those paints must have been to repaint this wall.
Well, that's right. Called in an artist to do the paint job right. He's the third so far.
The third? Go.
First, we'll paint all over the entrance here. The second, on my kimono. So
No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. Move? How do I... Oh, R button. Oh, who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit in a rush. Examine? What's going on over here? Looks like there is some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident.
Ma'am, there's no entry to the park.
No, don't tell me where I can't go, you young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home.
Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am.
Well, that's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous.
Hey, miss, stay out of the park.
Aw, he got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer?
Huh? Oh no, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else?
We're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong?
Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am, nothing to report.
Oh my god, I was just, oh my god, look who it is! She's a detective now? Oh my goodness, she looks so different, but she still has the glasses. Oh, Emma. I never learned how to say your name correctly. I'm so glad to see you. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? Yeah, you're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are?
Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers.
Ah, why did you kids run along and play somewhere else? Look, we're not. Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. With a dose of experimental hydroxyl trice.
I'm sorry, I'm not that smart.
Come again? What's hydroxy stuff exactly?
Whatever it is, doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy.
Try to get out the riff-raff, if you would.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I want to see Ema some more. Grr, how are we gonna get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street?
Oh yes, that nice woman. Gulp.
So good to see Ema. I'll probably stick with Ema. Because Emma would like have two M's in my brain. So Ema is what I'll probably go with. I gotta say, I really like to know what happened here.
Hey, I said no one goes in. Unless you want a face full of hydroxy as a what's it?
No dice. Oh god, I miss this game. There's a big trash can on the way to the park. I guess we could check it out. Detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. Can't see what they say. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's the side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think? I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, and you took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these though. Which do you want to take? Really? Only have room for one? Let's take the mirror. Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright was found in front of Kentucky Mansion. So if I go back here, can I get the other one? There's some paint on the slippers of this trash can. I can only carry one thing at a time. Actually, let's grab the slippers. Because we can ask the Kentucky lady about the slippers since they have paint on them. Righto. Slippers crammed into pocket. Although what I need to do regardless is look at the court record. The Merrick Actus Clinic. A leaf. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ack! I got paint on my hand. Apollo? I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Okay, so don't use that again. There's nothing here. People Park, huh? Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah. It says, donated by Big Wins Kentucky. Big Wins. You mean the Kentucky family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park. I'd move for a crime boss. Not really at all. It's how you get the community on your side, right? Like, I would know anything about the mafia or the mob. Or the Yakuza. I don't know a dang thing. Don't ask me.
Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about.
Nothing on the slippers. Okay. I thought maybe that would do something. The Katakis. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so...
Yes.
Oh, whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Tracy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures.
Oh, little girl. You should know we're gangsters.
Gangsta? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Tracy, for me, please. I'm begging you here. I like how she's just so... What's the right word? She's just so happy and plucky about, like, everything. Nothing seems to faze her.
The bad guys. Oh, I like the sound of that.
I'm going to need some warm tea after this.
Takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't easy as they used to be for us bad guys.
So, you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help him, please. Last night's accident. So, there was supposedly a car accident here last night.
Last night.
Of course you wouldn't know about it, so sorry to bother you. Ah!
Wait.
Yes?
You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away.
That's my daddy.
I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man.
Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo?
Well, in any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah!
Cleaning up this, paint? Splattered paint. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident?
It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint.
So you came to his rescue?
Well, you give my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Well, then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting a wall, you see.
I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up?
What do you mean?
I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please go through me when you want to.
Don't be such a stiff lawyer, boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image.
Yes.
But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see? The boss likes to get back to the people, you see?
How noble of him.
I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. And now there's just the paint on the street to deal with.
Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. People Park. Can I ask you a question?
What?
What happened in the park across the street?
Oh, yes. It's quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say.
Chicago, huh?
Gunfire. Now, someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too.
You're kidding.
What a morning. Trouble everywhere. Park, gate, even our house.
Did something happen at your house, too?
A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Do you want to hear about it?
No, not really. Some might think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Yeah, I agree. Private matter, I'm still gonna ask. So, what happened at your house? Cool.
Bloomers, last night.
Huh? I got a bad feeling about this.
Me, little plum Keisuke, victim of a panty snatcher.
Wait, what? What? So it wasn't just my panties that was stolen?
got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. Wasn't you, was it?
No, of course not. Mercy.
Heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties have something in common.
It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kataki's panties having much in common. I just imagine Miss Kataki's gulp. I know. We'll find you bloomers too.
Great. Show me what you made of, kid.
What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Okay, now we have 4 cases. That girl from before.
Oh, welcome home, sweetie.
Hello, mother.
She's a Kataki too?
Miss. Huh? Here, our flyer. The Wright Anything Agency.
Anything agency?
Yeah, do you like the new flyer?
Anything agency?
So, this is our defense attorney, Miss Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by your office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye.
Okay. Why did you give her a flyer?
I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help.
She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, it's same over here too. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put a stop here before we go to the next area, because I try to make the videos so that they're what's the right word? I don't want to stop in the middle of something if I can avoid it. So before we go to the new area and then we have to stop, it's best we just stop here and then we go to the area next time. Much love to you all though. Thank you for everything. Much appreciate you. The #1 YouTube community, all of YouTube, that's what you are. You're such a bright light. And I am blessed and honored to be here with you playing this amazing game. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. So long and take care.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.